Hi everyone, this is Joanna. Welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. If you have watched my video a couple of weeks ago when I created a shell, this technique will look very familiar to you guys. Yes, I'm using pretty much the same technique. I'm going to add a little twist here and there to come up with these pendants, but I'm loving the bright colors just in time for the summer. I think that they're going to look absolutely beautiful with summer dresses. So let me show you how I made these. So we are going to create a Skinner blend, and I'm using gold, some pink, purple, peacock pearl, and then green apple. I'm going to list all the clays in the description below, and I'm going to use exactly the same technique to create the Skinner blend. And I'm just showing you guys that you don't need the pasta machine really to do the Skinner blend. You could do it with your roller. However, it is just way easier with the pasta machine. So after I rolled it out a few times, I did put it through my pasta machine so that I would get a really nice results really quickly. Don't worry about all the colors right now. I am going to list them in the description below, but I just want you guys to check out my Skinner blend. Isn't it nice? I think I'm getting a little bit better with it. So I run the Skinner blend under on the thinnest setting of the pasta machine, and I placed it on black clay, which was also on the thinnest setting of the pasta machine. And it wouldn't be me if things were perfect. Of course, everything is crooked and not rolled out properly, but you'll see the pendants are going to come out amazing. Now I'm placing the black and the Skinner blend on top of gold clay. Now the gold is not on the thinnest setting of the pasta machine. I rolled it out on the thickest setting, so there is some substance to it, okay? You don't want the whole thing to be too thin. Now I'm grabbing my ripple blade, and I'm going to start creating the same cuts as I did a couple weeks ago when I was creating my shell. And the thing with it is that the first few cuts that you're going to take, they're not going to be pretty. I mean, there is definitely a learning curve. It's almost like you need to figure out how to move your hands to get that, like to get a deeper cut in the middle and shallower on the outside, so that you have this like smooth in and smooth out, if you know what I mean. But you're going to get a hang of it because I did, and if I can do it, you guys definitely can do it. So the next time around, I think that I would have put the whole thing on another sheet of black clay just to add some more substance to it. I just think it would have been easier to cut. Or maybe I would have put it into a refrigerator or freezer just to make it a little bit harder. But you can see that even here, doing it for just a few minutes, you kind of get a hang of it. And you know those pieces that you're cutting? Well, you'll see some of them later on, and they are just really cool. You could actually make some cool pendants just with those little pieces, because they also have that Skinner pieces of Skinner blend on it, and some black and some gold. They are just super pretty. So now I'm ready to create my first pendant. I rolled out some black clay, and for this one I decided that I was going to place um, one slice beside the next one. I'm really sad because I actually destroyed this pendant, and that pendant was never baked. The only thing that I have left is this video. Yes, it fell down, it was stepped on by me, and I could not recover it. But there you have it. I just smoothed it out just a little bit, and then I'm going to cut it out. Now, after I cut it out and I put it to the side, I decided that I'm going to take the pieces that I have on hand, the ones with the cutouts, and I'm going to run them through the pasta machine. So I started on the thickest setting of the pasta machine, and then I started going thinner and thinner, and look how awesome of an effect we're getting. It's almost like we have that shadow with mica shift, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is absolutely awesome. I love what's coming out of those pendants. Well, there is nothing else left but to start cutting, making pendants. And I have to tell you guys that when you will see those pendants a little bit closer, you will see what I'm saying when I said that there is a mica shift effect, because there is. They're just really, really, really fun. So just grab the clay, start placing it on some scrap clay, and cut it whichever way you want to cut it. Like this one, I decided, no, I don't want to go straight. I'm going to do it to the side. You know what? You're the artist. You can do whatever you want. And sometimes it's fun to freehand, but if you are not comfortable with freehand, I'm going to show you what you can do by using some of the cutters, like bigger cutters and stuff. Now, this one, you can see that I only have a thin piece of that pinkish clay, so obviously I'm not going to make the pendant as big as the whole cutter is, so I'm just going to cut it on both sides, and I'm creating a little bit different shape with it. So look outside of the box, when you have your cutters, maybe you can get some other shapes out of it. And there you have it. Oh my goodness, they're baked. The resin is on. They are just so pretty. The colors on the video are not, like I said, they're so much deeper in real life, but it is just such a fun technique. I'm so glad that I ran it to the pasta machine, because I think that it added that little something something. And do you see what I'm talking about when I said, like, it is like there's like a mica shift going in there? It's just so, so fun. And if you're doing the shell, this is like an extra. You have everything on hand. I think that I use a little bit different colors for the shell, but that's okay. I mean, you don't have to have exactly the same colors as in this video, but if you're doing the shell, you guys have got to try this. So, so fun, so perfect for the summer. And with that being said, my friends, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know if you're gonna try it. Until next time, ta-ta!